So I've been sober for 92 days, and I'd just like to tell you a little bit about my past. So I started using, drinking, and doing substances when I was 14. And I basically have never stopped. I've had a little bit of clean sober time, probably totaling like 2.5 years. So that's been like 22 years of using and drinking straight, nonstop, every day. I was a blackout drinker for years. I've been homeless basically for like 10 years, with little bits of time where I had places. I moved every single year of my life as a youth, and then once I started using, it was like multiple times per year. But I spent a lot of time living on the streets, talking years. I lived in one of the worst places in BC in the downtown east side for a couple years. I lived in a SRO, very dangerous one that got shut down because of how bad it was. Yeah, everything you can think of, I've done it. I was in abusive relationships. I was doing crime. I was doing degrading things. There was times when I was drinking in my 20s where I would break down and cry because I thought I'm going to be like this forever. Like, I cannot stop. I would constantly embarrass myself, hurt myself, end up in drunk tanks. Um, yeah, like I was the bottom, low case addict, and you would never be able to tell by looking at me, but I've lived a hard life. I made my life very hard on myself. And I have mental health issues that were undiagnosed. They're still undiagnosed, but self-diagnosed, that I realized I was self-medicating for years. Emotional issues, relationship issues, all sorts of issues. I was in abusive, like physically abusive, emotionally abusive relationships, narcissistic boyfriend for years. Yeah, I've had a really, really hard life. I've tried to get sober many, many times. This is my seventh or eighth time in treatment, and I feel like I'm finally just getting it. So, for someone who might be struggling or feeling like it's not worth a try, or they've failed many times and want to just give up hope, don't give up hope. Like, even if you think this can't work for you, you have reservations against like going back to treatment or trying the program again, just give it another try, because that was me. I did not want to go back to treatment. I did not want to come back to the program. I've had many bad experiences with people in the programs, but it got bad enough for me that I was willing to come back, and honestly, it's the best decision I've made in my life. I feel like I have um, a brand new opportunity at having the life of my dreams. It's only been 90 something days, and like it's been 180 degrees turnaround. I'm so shocked and so grateful that I was finally willing to come back. And yeah, it's been the best decision, and I'm just documenting my journey because I have a message to share. My life was so bad, and I just want to be there to show anyone that they can do it. Maybe one day I'll post some videos of that my mom got of me, that are so bad. Like, yeah. So here I am, living proof that this works. Having a spiritual experience works. I'm going to share more of what's worked for me, and I just hope those can follow along with me on my journey. And I'm here for anyone. If you want to talk, I'm here. Um, if you can please post your experience, where you're at in your recovery or sobriety journey. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Talking in soon.